Look at those physics. As you see here in the back, bouncing around her hair while she's jogging on this treadmill, you see it bouncing back and forth. That's crazy for it to be able to pick up such detail, because a lot of video generators have a hard time picking up that level of detail, especially as something as fine as her hair bouncing around. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Take a look. As you see in these videos, these are very high quality video, very realistic, good physics, of course. But this doesn't stop there. These videos comes from Tencent, and guess what? They're all open source. So this means that you can go ahead and, well, play around with this if you wanted to, if you had a strong enough GPU. Right now, the requirement is a 60 gigabyte GPU, which is way beyond consumer grade. But take a look at these videos that it's generating. This one right here of this soldier walking around with a gun is actually pretty crazy. This looks really good and really cinematic. They said that they can do very high quality things. As you see in this video with this soldier walking with a gun, this looks like something straight out of a Netflix show. But not only that, they say they can do things with high dynamics, like with fast-paced action. As you see here with this motorcyclist driving down the street, you can see that it's like a slow pan up, but you can see everything, the street, the person, everything. Not only that, they can do things like continuous action. As you see with this cat walking down its steps, you see that this cat is able to walk down the steps and it's all in one piece, looking at all the fur, and it's all looks pretty realistic. But not only that, they say they have artistic shots that they can do. Check out this video right here where you see this guy looking off in the distance, but you can see the detail and how well this is. This looks like movie level quality of video. Not only that, you can do other things like concept generalization, where you can do like a panda riding a bike in this video you see here. But there's more still. They can do physical stuff like physics, like as we saw with the lady walking on the treadmill. They can do something like this as well, where it's a drop of water that like mimics what it would really look like if you drop water into a bunch of other water and it ripples out. That is some really amazing detail. They're touting how good the cinematic video quality is. Look at this video of this girl who is, well, near a fire, and it's like lighting up her face. It's like really lighting, kind of compared to how well it does in real life. Like if you light a fire in front of your face, there will be like a glow on your face. There's also a prompt with this. It's a close-up of a little girl wearing a red hoodie and a winter strikes a match. The sky is dark. There's a layer of snow on the ground and it is still snowing lightly. The flame of a match flickers, illuminating the girl's face. Is like well, pretty good. And even with that prompt, it wasn't like super descriptive, but it was descriptive. I did want to point that out because not all these video generators, say that. They'll show you the clips, but they won't show you how detailed the prompts are. This one shows you how detailed that prompt is. But even check this one out, where it's like sand, and you see this guy looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi from, well, Star Wars, holding up stand to his face and letting it like fall out. The prompt for this is pretty, lengthy, like a couple sentences, but it says wide shot was pretty lengthy. So take that with a grain of sand. Also, they say you can do continuous action like we seen with the cat, but you can even do something like this where we see in the beginning, this girl running on the treadmill. But this was only like a sentence for the prompt. It says in a gym, woman in workout clothes running on a treadmill, side angle, realistic, indoor lighting, professional. That's all it took for to generate this. This could be literally a commercial video for a treadmill if you wanted to, and it's very high quality. So you could may not even need a whole entire production team to even record this or create this. You can just use Tencent, and if it costs money, price is less than a whole entire studio. They even talk about how you can do different type of styles or combined styles, where you see this, I guess it's like Buddha playing like a Chinese guitar. I wouldn't really understand this, but it's like Buddha, like a statue, but it's like playing it. The prompt is only like one sentence, and that did pretty good for just one sentence. Unnatural things like how we saw the panda on the bike. You can also do one where it's a guy working at a computer and his head is like robotic, which is pretty good, and it still was able to pick it up, understood like what a head was and what it wasn't. But if you think that this is just good because it's open source and it's a video generator, and you think that's it, no. This new model doesn't stop there. It also does voice control, where you can actually put in like audio and it'll sync up the audio to the voice. Take a look at this person right here singing, holding a box of grapes. You can also see this woman right here singing as she's like on a beach. You see the waves crashing in the background, but you can see the mouth movement, and it is pretty consistent. But not only that, you could also do more than just the sounds, the video creation. You can create sound effects. So let's say you wanted to create like birds chirping in a bird's chirp in Tweet. You can play that and you can have it in the video while the video is being generated, which is crazy. You can also do things like water rushing, as you see here. But not only that, you could do like a car revving in this clip right here. Where you heard the engine revving and you saw the car like gliding in the mud. You can even do footsteps, like where you see in this video of the ghost. This is like absolutely amazing. And it doesn't just stop there. What if you want to do more complex things? You want to have more control over it. You can use like poses to help guide the model when you're using this model. So let's say in this video right here where you see the girl dancing, using like control nets to sculpt out the actions of the woman and letting the AI generate this. So you see the girl dancing, that was made using this model. Not only that, look at the face. You can do video to video, so it lets you do facial expressions and change it to a whole different character. This is like absolutely amazing. It's definitely a game changer. Look at this one where it's like a statue and the statue's turning around and dancing. It's throwing that thing back too, if I do say so myself. But it is like still like crazy how far this has come. Not only that, you can also do things like with larger head movements where you see this guy kind of talking and he's like swaying his head like more exaggerating. Runway ML had some trouble with that, with being more expressive, but it seems like this model can do it all. As you see, it even does this with like anime style or cartoon styles where this anime girl is dancing using this model. See that like it does video to video, not just with another picture or a human looking person. It does video to video with cartoons as well. It's a complete game changer. It is open source. Even though you do need a massive GPU, you can use other things like cloud hosting or cloud VRAM to actually achieve this. If you want to see a video on that, let me know. But tell me what you think. Do you think this is absolutely game changing? Or do you think that I'm ready for Runway ML to make out? I'm waiting for Runway ML to make its next release? Or you're like, I think Sora's gonna beat this? Or you're like, this is the best thing that has ever happened to open source ever? That being said, your boy Dex Not Dexter out.